###. The haunting of the Traitors Gate. The Traitors Gate stood as a solemn reminder of the Tower of London's grim history. Centuries of bloodshed and betrayal had left their mark, and it was said that the spirits of the condemned still lingered, waiting for those who dared to uncover their secrets. It was a chilly autumn evening when Detective Emily Reed received the call. A body had been found floating near the Traitors Gate. The victim, a young historian named Peter Collins, had been researching the tower's history for an upcoming book. His untimely death was shrouded in mystery. As Reed approached the scene, the ancient walls of the tower seemed to close in around her. The moonlight cast long shadows, and the air was thick with an eerie silence. The gate, once the entryway for traitors destined for execution, now seemed to beckon her with its dark secrets. The body had already been pulled from the water by the guards. Collins's face was twisted in an expression of sheer terror, his eyes wide open as if he had seen something horrifying in his final moments. Reed felt a shiver run down her spine. "Who found him?" Reed asked one of the guards. "I did, ma'am," the guard replied, his voice trembling. "I was making my rounds when I saw him in the water. At first, I thought he was just another tourist who'd fallen in, but when I got closer, I saw his face." Reed nodded, her mind racing. "Did anyone see or hear anything unusual?" "No, ma'am. It was as if he appeared out of nowhere." Reed examined the scene, noting the absence of any signs of struggle. The gate loomed ominously in the background, and she couldn't shake the feeling that it was somehow connected to Collins' death. Determined to uncover the truth, Reed visited Collins' apartment. It was cluttered with books, papers, and old maps of the tower. Among them, she found a journal filled with his research notes. The final entry caught her attention. "I have discovered the truth about the Traitors Gate. I must investigate tonight, alone." Back at the tower, Reed met with Dr. Alice Thornton, a historian who had been assisting Collins with his research. "Dr. Thornton, did Peter mention anything unusual in his findings?" Thornton hesitated, her face pale. "He was convinced that the spirits of the condemned haunted the gate. He believed that there was a hidden message left by one of the traitors, something that could change our understanding of the tower's history." "What kind of message?" Reed asked, intrigued. "He didn't say, but he was obsessed with the story of Anne Boleyn. She was brought through that gate before her execution. Peter believed she left a clue, a final message for posterity." That night, Reed returned to the Traitors Gate. She felt a strange compulsion to explore the area, as if something unseen was guiding her. With a flashlight in hand, she examined the walls and the gate itself. There, carved into the stone, she found a faint inscription. "The truth lies within." As she traced the letters, a sudden chill enveloped her. The air grew cold, and a dense fog rolled in from the Thames, obscuring her vision. Reed felt a presence behind her and turned to see a figure standing in the mist. It was a woman, dressed in the attire of the Tudor era, her eyes filled with sorrow. "Who are you?" Reed whispered, her voice barely audible. The woman stepped forward, her form becoming more distinct. "I am Anne Boleyn. You seek the truth, as did he." Reed's heart pounded in her chest. What happened to Peter Collins? "He disturbed the past," Anne replied. "The spirits of the betrayed do not rest easy. He uncovered a secret that was meant to remain hidden." "What secret?" Reed asked, her curiosity overcoming her fear. "The secret of my innocence," Anne said softly. "I was falsely accused, and my spirit cannot find peace. Those who seek the truth must tread carefully." As Anne's figure began to fade, Reed felt a sudden rush of air, and the fog lifted. She was alone again, the inscription on the gate glowing faintly in the moonlight. The next morning, Reed filed her report. Peter Collins' death was officially ruled as an accidental drowning. But she knew there was more to the story. The Traitors Gate held secrets that were beyond the realm of the living, and those who dared to uncover them faced unimaginable consequences. Reed couldn't forget the sorrowful eyes of Anne Boleyn, or the chilling warning she had given. The Tower of London remained a place of mystery and darkness, where the past and present intertwined, and where the truth could be more dangerous than anyone ever imagined.